In a momentous display of African enterprise and regional collaboration, Ghana's Minister for Foreign Affairs, Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, has embarked on a strategic working visit to Abuja, Nigeria.
This is Silas Oben, a Ghanaian man who left Ghana to Nigeria to become a farmer.
My name is Silas Oben. I'm from Ghana, as you already said. I'm actually from western part of Ghana, which is Bron Ahafo.
My name is Florence Vosa. Come from Ghana. I based Nigeria since 1984.
My name is Naomi Vosa. I'm a proudly Ghanaian.
My name is Adeline Vosa Daniela. Proudly Ghanaian.
We're going to close by singing the African national anthem, Kosi Sikelele Africa. God bless Africa.
Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate you for clicking on today's video. My name is Lillian, that is if you are new here, and to all of you my OGs, I appreciate you for always coming back. Please do it to like this video. Curiosity got us here. After I did a video about 3 or 2 days ago of River Park Estate, Lugbe, Abuja, Nigeria, I became curious to want to know more about Ghanaians in Nigeria. River Park Estate is the biggest estate in Nigeria. I wouldn't know about Lagos and other cities, but in Abuja, River Park Estate is the biggest estate in Abuja, the capital of Nigeria. And there have never been any day anyone comes out here to brag about, oh, we are buying Nigeria, we own this, we own that, we are the one building your economy. So I'm like, if we could have something as big as that in Nigeria owned by a Ghanaian, there could be more. So I decided to do research to see what we have going on there by our brothers from Ghana and our sisters, and luckily for us we found a couple of videos and I'm going to put them out here. I hope you're ready. I think we should begin with Mr. Oben, a farmer in Nigeria. Destination, definitely I'm not going to disclose the location of the farm, okay?
Actually, if you go to Ghana, we have mindset of that anytime we see Nigerians, we normally think that they are 419 people. As a Ghanaians, that is our mindset. Anytime when Ghanaians, we see Nigerians, that is how we feel. But for now, when I am here, I can say notice that is not the good knowledge that we're supposed to have for Nigerians.
This is Silas Oben, a Ghanaian man who left Ghana to Nigeria to become a farmer.
The farm that our parents used to do, they are the farms that have much stress. So when you look at those times and compare to today, you also feel like say that is the same thing that we think before. That is how agriculture is now. But there is much different from what our parents used to do and the one that we have nowadays, unless we didn't get the knowledge of these ones that we are doing now.
He currently runs a 79 plots of land crop farm that produces crops like maize, lettuce, okra, and many more others.
Agriculture have much pay. In fact, I normally call them the seed of good. With small amount of money that maybe you make from foreign country, bring it back here, you can also make a lot of money from the agriculture.
In today's video, he shares his inspiring story as a Ghanaian living in Nigeria and doing business here in Nigeria. Get ready to learn from him, his experiences, challenges, and secrets behind his success. So, sir, without wasting much time, I would love you to introduce yourself to my audience.
My name is Silas Oben. I'm from Ghana, as you already said. I'm actually from western part of Ghana, which is Bron Ahafo. We normally share boundary with Ivory Coast.
Oh, okay.
My place is normally close to Ivory Coast. We share boundary with Ivory Coast. So that's where I actually...
So how long have you been in Nigeria?
Actually, I've been in Nigeria, let me say 14 years now.
14 years?
That is true.
That means you are now in Nigeria?
I am now in Nigeria, of course. I'm in Nigeria.
So how often do you visit Ghana?
Actually, sometimes it depends the situation. Sometimes 1 year I go back, sometimes 2 years. Okay. So that is how I often do my movements from here to Ghana.
Okay, so this farm, what and what do you guys do here?
Okay, actually we have some type of crop. We have corn, we have okra, the local okra and the ladyfinger okra. Then we also have lettuce. Then we have bitter gourd. We have bottle gourd. We have tule. Those are some of the foreign things that sometimes it's not common to other normal people who are doing farm. Okay. We still have passion fruit too in this place. So that's what we are normally do for here.
So why agriculture? Why did you decide to go into agriculture?
Why I decided to go to agriculture is that I am a plumber, as a professional. But as time goes on, I come to know that even as a plumber, you cannot engage yourself fully unless somebody have always call you to give you work. So when I put those things in consideration, I have to weigh out. I don't need to stay house always to make somebody to call me for work. I have to also create avenue for myself that avenue may always be available to call me. So that make me also enter into the agricultural business. And then as you are seeing in the whole part of the world, every day the most important thing that everybody now food. You must eat 2 times or 3 times. So for everybody to eat 2 times, 3 times, it's meaning that there is much job in that kind of sector. That make me switch to that avenue.
So in the agricultural sector, you chose Nigeria of all other West African countries or all other countries. Why Nigeria?
Of course. Why Nigeria is that, you know, if you look at this West African states, like from Ghana, you enter into Togo, you enter into Benin Republic. These 2 countries are normally speak French, but Nigeria and Ghana, we are almost speak one language, which I can understand somebody who is Nigeria, and Nigeria also can understand somebody which is Ghana than those one who are speaking French. That is what make me choose Nigeria instead of those other West African countries.
So how profitable would you say farming is?
Actually, when you talk about the profitable of agriculture or farming, it's very, very huge. It's huge in a way that I don't know how I can explain it, because unless you are into it, then the particular one that you are doing also will tell you what is there in agriculture. Let me just take an example of the okra, the ladyfinger okra. The ladyfinger is at least we sell a kilo 3,500 for 1 kilo 3,500. So someone who have 1 plot of land that have ladyfinger on it, at least you did not get each harvest can give you 30 to 25 kilo. So if you calculate it 3,500 or even though 3,000 times 30 kilo, you go harvest it 2 times a week. Wow. So when you check those kind of things.
Wait, I want to understand. I'm really interested in money, you know. So you say if you have 1 plot of land,
that's it, and
you have like this ladyfingers okra, you can get like 25 to 30 kg every single week.
Of course, 2 times.
And 1 kg is like 3,000.
Yes, 3,000.
Hey, that's like 90,000 a week.
That's it. So that will show you how profitable the farm.
Hey, Charlie, I need to go into this.
It's very, very good. It's very, very good.
Okay, I used to hear a lot of Ghanaians saying Charlie. What does Charlie mean?
Charlie normally means my friend.
Okay, Charlie is my friend.
My friend. Just meaning of Charlie, my friend.
Oh.
That is the short meaning of my friend. Nigerians always used to guys. So the Ghanaians also, instead of guy, they use Charlie.
Okay.
Charlie, or my friend.
So Charlie is just like my guy.
My guy, or my friend. That is the meaning of Charlie.
Oh, okay.
That is it.
So in terms of farming, we have crop farming, we have livestock farming. Why did you decide to go into crop farming?
Actually, the input that, let me say, this lettuce now, as it is now, this bed now, if I want to harvest this food bed now, I can get like 100 bags of lettuce. That 100 bags now, a bag is 2,000 naira for 1 bag. So the money that I will spend from this small bed, I cannot spend that money for the like fowl. If it is 200 fowl, the money that I will give those fowl, I will not give this lettuce.
Okay, for the chicken.
For the chickens. So that make me choose in this kind of agriculture instead of the animal farming.
Okay.
Animal farming is very, very profitable too. But when you calculate this one and that one, you know that these are much profitable than those ones.
So like the livestock is capital intensive.
Yes, it's capital intensive. That is one thing. Why this one is manageable. Even though you don't have much, you can do it.
I will leave the link to the full video in the description of this video so that you can catch up with Mr. Oben's interview, full interview on there. To be honest, I was not expecting to find any video at all. Not because I think Ghanaians are lazy. It is because they don't come out to say, oh, we are the one giving you oxygen. We are the reason your country is still functioning. We are the reason, we are the this, we are the that. We don't get to hear that. Now let's move to the next one. Let's move to River Park Estate. Let's get the detailed information. The first time we heard about River Park Estate, a lot of Nigerians were saying that the estate is owned by a Nigerian. They even called the man's name. They said his name is Paul Odili. So I was like, okay, now I'm going to go off so you get to see a detailed information of River Park Estate. And I'll be right back.
In a momentous display of African enterprise and regional collaboration, Ghana's Minister for Foreign Affairs, Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, has embarked on a strategic working visit to Abuja, Nigeria. A visit that has brought to the forefront one of the most ambitious and inspiring real estate developments in West Africa, the River Park Estate. This extraordinary 501-hectare estate is not just another real estate project. It stands as a towering testament to Ghanaian innovation, vision, and cross-border partnership, spearheaded by none other than the distinguished Ghanaian business magnate, Sir Dr. Sam Jonah, and his globally respected investment firm, Jonah Capital. Strategically partnered with Mobus Property and Houses for Africa, River Park Estate represents the very best of African collaboration. It symbolizes what is possible when Ghanaian ingenuity meets Nigerian ambition, all under the greater vision of African prosperity. Honorable Ablakwa's visit forms a critical part of his 3-day working trip to Nigeria, a trip that is anchored on promoting Ghanaian businesses abroad and strengthening bilateral ties between the two economic giants of West Africa under Ghana's economic diplomacy blueprint. Upon his arrival at the expansive River Park Estate, Honorable Ablakwa was warmly received by Mr. Kojo Ansah-Mensah, the CEO of Mobus Houses for Africa Nigeria. Representing Jonah Capital and the esteemed Ghanaian founders of the project, Sir Dr. Sam Jonah, KBE, and Ihunabobrim Nana Praginsayim V6, the King of the Owirenki Kingdom, Mr. Mensah extended a heartfelt welcome that set the tone for what would be a deeply inspiring visit. As the dignitaries toured the sprawling estate and interacted with key stakeholders, it became clear that River Park Estate is far more than just a collection of houses and roads. It is a living, breathing symbol of Africa's future, a fusion of Ghanaian capital, Nigerian engineering excellence, and the enduring spirit of West African unity. The project leadership did not hold back in expressing the estate's historic significance, tracing its roots back to 2007 when Sir Sam Jonah was appointed to Nigeria's Honorary Investment Advisory Council by former President Olusegun Obasanjo. Indeed, the estate has become a reflection of Sir Jonah's long-standing commitment to deepening Ghana-Nigeria relations and fostering intra-African investments. Mr. Mensah passionately declared that River Park Estate is more than just a real estate development. It is a monument to African excellence and resilience, a powerful demonstration of what can be achieved when African nations invest in each other and work together to build sustainable legacies. Despite its undeniable success and the transformative potential it holds for the region, River Park Estate has not been without its challenges. Like many ambitious projects across Africa, it has faced regulatory hurdles and misinformation campaigns. However, what stands out remarkably is the unwavering support the project has received from Nigerian authorities. Honorable Ablakwa himself was quick to commend key Nigerian officials, including the Federal Capital Territory Minister, Honorable Nyesom Wike, and the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kayode Egbetoken, for their steadfast commitment to protecting the interests of investors and fostering a business-friendly environment. Honorable Ablakwa took the opportunity to emphasize Ghana's firm commitment to supporting its enterprises operating abroad. His words resonated deeply as he highlighted the need for African governments to stand firmly behind their citizens who venture beyond their borders to create value, jobs, and wealth across the continent.
Now, with all of this, nobody came out any day to say, oh, we are the one giving you oxygen. We are the one doing that for you. We are the one this and that. Should this dispute between the owner of River Park Estate and the EFCC and the Nigerian police force had not have happened, we wouldn't have known the real owner of the estate, because he don't see any need to talk about it. There's no point. Now you get something, be say, now you get something. So why brag about it when you know you have it? Yeah, one more video, but I'm going to do that in my next video because this video is going to be too long and I wouldn't want that. All right, so ensure to stick around so you catch up with that amazing interview of a Ghanaian woman that went from nothing to a lot, that has become a role model to so many people in Nigeria. These are the kind of stories that I resonate with. I'll see you in my later video. Please don't miss that video, okay? I would love you to see how a Ghanaian woman went from absolute nothing to be up there. And I am so inspired. And she did that without cheating anybody. And that is why we are doing the video. I'll see you later. Bye.